is 7 PM. The roll call, Pete Lurker,
Here.
Valerie Hill. Here. Adam Blakely, Joe Schaller, Rachel Albert. Here. And Marty Cox.
Here.
Houston. Okay. We're gonna switch and do old business last, so you guys don't have to be here and deal with that. So
Oh, thank you.
you are welcome.
So the purpose of the meeting, the purpose of this public hearing is to review case number 2024-01 CU filed by Thomas and Marie Eby for property located at 6507 Jamaica Road in Germantown, Ohio, German Township, Montgomery County. The applicant is requesting a conditional use according to Article 4, Section 403C of the German Township zoning resolution. The applicant is looking to split off 4.4854 acres from the existing 17.8 acre parcel to include the existing residence that is currently used as a rental property. As members of the Board of Zoning Appeals, it is our duty to review these cases at a public hearing and render a decision for or against the request based on the application, staff report, testimony, and evidence presented and heard at this public hearing. All testimony during this hearing is required to be under oath. I would ask at this time, anyone wishing to present testimony, raise his or her right hand for swearing in. Okay, go ahead and stand. Do you swear to affirm or tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you. You will be asked to state your name and current address at the time you address the board. Please wait until being recognized by the chair before speaking. Everyone will be given an opportunity to voice his or her comments in an orderly fashion. I'd like to introduce case 2024-02 CU. Shauna, can you please give the staff report?
The applicants are Thomas and Marie Eby. They reside at 4677 Germantown Liberty Road in Germantown, Ohio, 45327. The property location is approximately 17.8 acres located at 6507 Jamaica Road in an agricultural district of German Township, Montgomery County, Ohio. The applicants are requesting conditional use approval to split off 4.4854 acres that includes the existing residential structure from the farmable land in order to sell the residence as it is currently being used as a rental property, and they no longer wish to deal with the hassle that comes with being landlords. There is no change proposed for the remaining acreage, and the applicants state that they wish to retain the remaining 13.3 acres as it is farmable land that they intend to continue farming. In accordance with Article 4, Section 404.03, the public notice was published in the Germantown Press on March 21st, 2024, sent to local residents within 300 feet on March 27th, 2024. Application survey, legal descriptions, plot plan, copy of deed, list of neighbors within 300 feet, and other pertinent information has all been submitted. 406.05 standards for conditional use. If the conditional use is granted, the current plans will comply with the applicable regulations of this resolution, including lot size, requirements, development standards, and use limitations. Adequate drainage, utility, and other necessary facilities have been or will be provided. None are required at this time. There will be no change to the current entrance and exit drives at this time. There are no permits and licenses to be considered at this time. The location and size of the proposed conditional use conforms to the minimum standards set forth in the current German Township zoning regulations and shall be such that it is in harmony with the appropriate and orderly development of the district in which it is located. The location, nature, and height of any structures, walls, fences, and the nature and extent of landscaping and screening of the site will not unreasonably hinder or discourage the appropriate development, use, and enjoyment of adjacent land, buildings, and structures. There is no exterior lighting being added here at this time, and the conditional use desired will not adversely affect the public health, safety, and morals.
Thank you. Now we'd like to ask for testimony by the applicant. If you'd like to give any, please come on up. Can you state your name and address for the record, please?
Thomas Eby, 4677 Germantown Liberty Road.
Thank you.
Reason I'm selling is too old to deal with renters. So really nothing will change. She said there and everything, and just be new owners of 4.0 acres.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes, I do have a question. Of the property, are you completely splitting off the front half of the property?
Of the 17 acres?
Yes, of the 17 acres. Okay. I could, the drawing that I had,
You're asking about this one.
yeah, I was concerned about this back here. Okay, so.
So your the road frontage would be 330 feet,
Yeah, come on.
here, correct?
Well, we got big.
Your road frontage would be 330 feet
Yes,
for this.
Yes, and this is the,
Perfect.
no, that don't go down all the way.
You can see where it goes up here. I think they just block it off.
Yeah, that's the pin from the split from this house down here.
Okay, so you're splitting this off up here. Okay, I see.
There's really, you say 17 acres, but there's total of 53. There's another 40. You're on that right here. Yeah, 40
Back
acres.
here,
That-
yeah.
That's all together. at a farm.
So this is one parcel and it's just this little piece coming,
Well,
because it looks like here's the line.
yes,
Mhm.
yeah. So then this is 40 something.
This is one parcel and that's one.
Yeah, there's
Correct.
two parcels on that
Yeah.
property.
That's what I
And
couldn't
this
understand.
is
Look
the,
at that. It looks like you're doing the whole thing there. I see what you're saying. It just goes here.
Mhm. Mhm. This is the whole parcel.
Yeah.
And that's why I couldn't tell what was the proposal from the map that we got.
17-acre parcel, yeah.
Yeah, this is all 17 acres.
oh, okay, yeah. And this is the 40, okay, yeah.
I thought we were gonna have
Yeah,
to
in
make.
his mind, this is all one, but
Yes.
in our minds, it's two.
Exactly. That's
Yeah, 'cause
exactly-
he's been
exactly
farming,
right.
he's been farming for
He's going.
They send out taxes, so
Yeah.
think it's two.
Yeah, you get 2 tax bills.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say there's a ditch. If you ever drive by, you
I've
know,
seen-
yeah, there's a ditch there and I followed the ditch. I want control. I don't want to lose control of the ditch because there's tile runs into that ditch and I want to keep trees out of it. So,
Great, thank you. Okay. So we didn't have any. Is there any other testimony that anybody'd like to make? Okay. Review of Article 4, Section 405.05. The Board of Zoning Appeals may not grant a variance unless specific findings are made supporting the standards established in Article 4, Section 405.05 of the German Township zoning resolution. The staff report has addressed each of those standards. Do any of the board or the audience have additional questions pertaining to Article 4, Section 403C, or the request in general?
Nope.
No. Right, let's close the public hearing at 7:10. Is there any further discussion or comments from the board? No. Okay, is there a motion to consider this case and review the standards?
Yeah, motion vote.
Motion to vote. Second, I guess. Okay, let's review the standards, please.
Standards for conditional use. A, the proposed conditional use will comply with all applicable regulations of this resolution, including lot size requirements, development standards, and use limitations. Pete Lurker.
Yes.
Valerie Hill.
Yes.
Rachel Albert.
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
Adequate utility, drainage, and other such necessary facilities have been or will be provided. Pete Lurker.
Yes.
Valerie Hill.
Yes.
Rachel Albert.
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
Adequate access roads or entrance and exit drives will be provided and will be so designed as to prevent traffic hazards and to minimize traffic conflicts and congestion in public streets and alleys. Pete Lurker.
Yes.
Valerie Hill.
Yes.
Rachel Albert.
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
All necessary permits and licenses for the use and operation of the conditional use have been obtained, or evidence has been submitted that such permits are obtainable for the proposed conditional use on the subject property. Pete Lurker,
Yes.
Valerie Hill,
Yes.
Rachel Albert,
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
All exterior lights or artificial open-air illumination are associated as to avoid casting direct light upon any property located in a residential district. Pete Lurker,
Yes.
Valerie Hill,
Yes.
Rachel Albert,
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
The location and size of the conditional use, the nature and intensity of the operation involved or conducted in connection with it, the size of the site in relation to it, and the location of the site with respect to streets giving access to it shall be such that it will be in harmony with the appropriate and orderly development of the district in which it is located. Pete Lurker,
Yes.
Valerie Hill,
Yes.
Rachel Albert,
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
The location and nature and height of building structures, walls, and fences on the site, and the nature and extent of landscaping and screening on the site shall be such that use will not unreasonably hinder or discourage the appropriate development, use, enjoyment of adjacent land, buildings, and structures. Pete Lurker,
Yes.
Valerie Hill,
Yes.
Marty Cox,
Yes.
Rachel Albert.
Yes.
The conditional use desired will not adversely affect the public health, safety, and morals. Pete Lurker,
Yes.
Valerie Hill,
Yes.
Rachel Albert,
Yes.
Marty Cox.
Yes.
Is there a motion to grant or deny case 2024-02CU as presented or with any stipulations the board would choose to impose?
I make a motion to grant.
And I second approval.
All right, Pete Lurker,
Yes to grant.
Valerie Hill,
Yes to grant.
Rachel Albert,
Yes to grant.
and Marty Cox.
Yes to grant.
All right, the motion has passed. You have 30 days to appeal, but I doubt you want to do that.
I don't think so.
All right. Congratulations, your motion has been granted. You're very welcome. You guys are done. You may leave. We are not done. Unfortunately.
You look familiar, but I didn't recognize who you were.
Yeah.
Good to see. He looked familiar, but I can't place it.
Yeah. Just another bald guy.
I seen you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good evening, guys.
You too.
All right, so now we need to cover some old business. Have you guys all had a chance to go over the meeting minutes for SRM? I know they're very long. I know I just got them to you this morning. If you don't want to, if you're not ready to approve, that's fine. We can do it at the next meeting. It took me a while. I was trying to be as thorough as possible, knowing that this was a contentious case.
Did you get Jill's
I
comment?
did. I have them. I will make the appropriate changes.
Okay. The only one I need to add to that was in the, what's his name? Page 6. Taylor Renmark.
Tyler? Did I put Taylor?
Stayed down midway in that first paragraph. He said he once served on the German Township Board of Zoning Appeals.
Mhm.
He served as German Township trustee.
Well, I knew he did, but he stated in the,
Did state that he did, but he was the zoning liaison.
okay.
So you can put trustee, comma, zoning liaison. Be fine.
I can find it.
Like almost the middle of the paragraph. I guess sentence.
Okay.
Oh, and Tyler definitely would use the word congruent. He saw that word. Joe said, "Well, you sure you used that word?"
Really?
Yeah. He would definitely. I can't swear that he said that word, but
And you did in fact limit them to 3 minutes. You did state
I
that,
did.
correct?
I
Okay,
did.
because
say-
Joe questioned that and I was like, I listened to the
No, I
meeting. You did
clearly-
state that.
I clearly stated that.
Okay,
at
that's
the
what I
beginning.
thought. Okay.
Some of them recognized that when they were speaking.
Mhm.
And I said I would, if we were to ask questions, I would
Yeah.
expand it past 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was abused at all.
No, I thought that the meeting ran very well. Are we ready to pass these or
I
do we
haven't
want
read
to?
them.
Okay,
I
that's fine.
prefer-
That's fine.
And
We'll
since
do-
there's been changes, I haven't been able to review the changes.
All right, I will make
You guys okay with that?
I will make the changes and then I will read.
That'd be great.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right.
Mhm.
A lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, next on the agenda. So SRM, we have been in discussion with their legal counsel, as well as our legal counsel. And they have made a motion, which I have provided to you guys, to asking you guys to reconsider reopening the application in order to give the applicant a chance to advocate properly for their conditional use.
Now, they made this to us. They have not made it to Miami
They did
Township.
file today,
They filed with Miami Township.
please.
Okay.
Kind of a way to cover their butt if we choose to not reopen it.
Okay.
The legal counsel states that the no-show by a client representative from Smyrna Ready Mix at the original hearing was due to regrettable inadvertence and certainly not intentional. And they would just like to properly advocate for their conditional use. So he has filed a motion asking you guys to consider reopening it. We would have to do another public hearing. I consulted with our legal counsel, Anu Sharma at the Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office, and she said that there is nothing in the ORC prohibiting us from doing this, if you so choose. If you guys decide to reopen it, we would need to make a motion to do that. And then like I said, we'd have to have another public hearing.
So she's saying we could actually do that?
If you wanted to. It's completely up to you.
Well, the point I'd like to make on that is, you and I had discussions, and I told you that their application was incomplete. And then they resubmitted about the 6th or 7th of March, another package. So I spent 15 to 20 hours of my time reviewing that package with the intent that they were going to appear on the 12th of March. They didn't appear. So I don't consider that unintentional. So I'm not inclined to give them reconsideration.
Your staff report indicated that it was published publicly on February 22nd. There were public notice in the Germantown Press. There's public notice on the door.
And they had, their real estate agent was here, and there was a Smyrna Ready Mix employee here that asked if she could interrupt while you guys were in,
And she also said at the beginning of the hearing,
that they were.
when I asked if the applicant or his agent was present, she stated that the general manager and engineer would be here.
And in the minutes, I have his name. I believe it was David Ernst. It's somewhere in there, in the 10 pages of minutes, but yes.
I believe that they were given proper notice of the dates.
1 hour and 15 minutes into the meeting, in the middle of the rest of the speakers, you also gave another opportunity and asked if anybody from Smyrna Ready Mix was present, which they were not.
I mean, to me, if there's a reason he can't or they can't show, should have notified you
Mhm.
at any time, even during the meeting. They didn't, right? So,
No, and the real estate agent sat there looking befuddled,
Yeah.
trying to get a hold of somebody.
I'm counting 58 residents that were there, so if they can get the date correct, I would think the applicant could also get the date correct.
No,
You know the answer.
Do we have to vote on that?
A motion.
to reopen it.
Make a motion to reopen it. From what I understood when I talked to Ms. Sharma, if you want to reopen it, you make a motion.
So
I
I'm
guess
gonna,
you can make a
I'm,
motion to deny as well, just to.
Well, I'm gonna-
If that's what you choose to do.
no, I'm gonna ask for a motion to reopen the case.
You want to reopen it?
She's asking for a motion.
I'm asking
Oh,
for a
I
motion.
got you. I'm asking
For the motion. I don't hear a first or a second. We do not make a motion. Motion failed.
Then that is all I have.
During that hearing, there was one fellow that didn't quite understand that. He was asking, and he finally got the light. I said, I'm sorry.
So
So
that concludes our business. So can I have a motion to adjourn, please?
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All right, is everybody in favor of adjourning?
Aye.
7:22 PM.
Very good. So